Now at 10, this is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
The search continues for a shooting suspect who took the life of a 16-year-old boy in New Haven. Thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 10. I'm Brent Harden.
And I'm Sarah Sanchez. The teen was shot next to a school bus with children on board. That bus was struck by a stray bullet. But tonight, there's a group reward for information that leads to an arrest. Fox 61's Kayla Kate has the story.
The Texas-based 1 in 5 Foundation for Kids wants to provide safety patrol teams. They plan to have them located in Goff and Hudson neighborhoods, Hill House School neighborhood, and known school bus stops. This comes after a teen was gunned down in the city and a passing school bus was hit by gunfire. 1 in 5 Foundation for Kids based in Texas is making their way to New Haven to add additional safety for students. It's formerly known as the Uvalde Foundation for Kids, and it was founded after the Robb Elementary School shooting in Uvalde, Texas in May 2022. The organization heard about the death of a 16-year-old New Haven public school student. Police say the teen was shot near Goff Street Park in New Haven on Friday afternoon. A school bus coming from Celentano Biotech Health and Medical Magnet School was passing by the area of the incident and was hit by a stray bullet. Police say, fortunately, the students and the driver on board weren't hurt, but were definitely left shaken up.
You have a group of kids, who are traumatized. Not only the kids that were on the bus, the community, they're also those kids that came back to school with the stories also, which further traumatizes the entire school and probably the whole New Haven public school system.
In a statement sent to Fox 61, the foundation says it's heartbroken after learning of the shooting, going on to say, "We are responding immediately to the current shooting of this student with immediate deployment of our school community safety patrol teams and additional crisis support resources at this time. The patrol teams will monitor surrounding blocks of the campus to increase safety and provide student support to the school community. They will be placed at different bus stops throughout several New Haven neighborhoods, offering an extra bit of safety."
If they're authentic and they have good intentions, we welcome it. It's another set of eyes.
Leonard Jihad is the founder and executive director for a local organization working to create safer communities in New Haven. He says this patrol plan could very well be effective.
When you have responsible adults out there, it does prevent violent crime because no one wants witnesses, and for the most part, no one wants to put anyone else at harm except their intended target,
Jihad hopes they will partner with his organization or others that is familiar with the New Haven community.
Know the culture, know the hot spots, and, where violence may potentially occur. And so I hope that they will also engage, with the police.
The foundation is offering a reward up to $5,000 for information leading to an arrest of the shooter. Now, there are guidelines that you must follow, and you can find that information on our website, fox61.com. In New Haven, Kayla Kate, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Right, Kayla, thank you. The holiday season is here, and some tenants still don't have answers as to when they'll be back home.
Yeah, tenants from the Concord Hills apartments held another rally. They want to get the council's attention, and well, yeah, they got it.
Fox 61's Kay Pattyfoot spoke with him as well as other tenants on what's next in this fight for answers.
It's been 4 months since a fire displaced over 100 tenants from the Concord Hills apartments in Hartford. On Monday, City Councilor Josh Mitchum introduced a resolution to the City Council demanding an extension of the temporary housing.
And I'm pissed off. I don't know about you guys, I am because all that work we've done and they still not have come to the table to give you guys what you deserve. Extension, extension.
Tenants of the Concord Hills apartments in Hartford are steaming mad, and they're getting support from one of the city's councilors.
And I'm here with them. So I'm bringing them to you because I want you to remember when you vote to put this on.
Hartford Councilman Josh Mitchum joined Monday night's council meeting from the council chambers with Concord Hills tenants behind him. He's advocating for the tenants union of the Concord Hills apartments. The latest rally cry in what has been a months-long fight.
I say tenant, y'all say power. Tenant, power. Tenant, power.
People living at the Concord Hills apartments have been without a home after a fire ripped through their apartment building in August. They've been living in temporary hotels ever since then, but that ends on December 10th. After that, it's anyone's guess. Renters are calling on the mayor to extend that date.
They have to go to school, they have to do their homework, they have to thrive. We're not thinking of the trauma, the stress that they themselves are going through. We're going through it What about the children?
Tenants just want their apartments repaired so they can be back by Christmas. Councilman Mitchum says it's time the council step up and really work to get these people back in their homes.
The resolution was basically asking the mayor, asking the city to continue emergency housing for the people who have been told their apartments will be ready very soon if they're not ready by December 10th, which is the day when the city says it won't pay for hotels anymore.
Next week, tenants of the Concord Hill apartments will know if they'll receive an extension for temporary housing or if they'll have to leave. They say before that happens, they'll camp out at City Hall. In Hartford, Kate Pattyfoot, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Okay, thank you. Turning to the weather now, and it sort of feels like the rain's hitting all at once after such a long dry spell.
Yeah, let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank for a first check of the forecast. When's the next round, Rachel?
Next round coming in tomorrow morning, and it'll end at around 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Nothing terribly heavy, but a few of these showers that'll be developing. We'll say between 6 and around 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. We'll see a few of those showers coming through. Temperatures right now are in the 30s and even below freezing in Windham, but these numbers will hold steady and even steadily rise just a little bit as we head towards daybreak tomorrow, which is why we're not concerned about icing as we head through the overnight hours. So notice those temperatures are going up instead of down like they typically do. As we head through the morning, we see that rain develop. So it is a wet start to the day. The earlier you head out, the more likely you are to miss the round of rain for your commute. But as the morning progresses, we'll see that rising likelihood for some of those showers. And then they come to an end as we head into the early afternoon, and we might even get a little bit of bonus late day clearing with highs up around 50 degrees. And we are dry as we head into tomorrow night. Big travel day Wednesday as folks gear up for Thanksgiving, and the weather is looking perfect. Dry roads, you just have to battle the other drivers out there, but the weather isn't going to make things worse. And then we have a cold rain shaping up heading into Thanksgiving, and even a few flakes to start things off in the Northwest Hills. We're going to talk more about this weather for Black Friday, getting home from your holiday destinations, coming up in just a few minutes, guys.
All right, Rach, thank you. State leaders are hoping to send a strong message to drivers about staying safe. This week is historically one of the deadliest times of the year on the roads.
Crashes go up, especially with wrong-way drivers or people drinking and driving. And this weekend, state police want to bring that number down. Fox 61's Julie LeBlanc has the latest from Naugatuck.
It hit pretty hard. He was just out of college. We were both at UConn together.
It's been 12 years since State Representative Seth Bronco lost a friend to a wrong-way driver on Route 8.
Got on the wrong way, struck him head on. He was in the car with his girlfriend, who was also badly injured. She survived, but BJ unfortunately lost his life.
BJ, or William Bear Jr., was only 24 years old, a tragedy more and more Connecticut families are facing.
2022 was not only the deadliest year on our roadways in recent history since the 1980s, but it was also the year when wrong-way crashes killed 23 individuals, more than ever before in our history.
A history state leaders are working to change.
We're doing what we can with technology, but the other 90% is up to you.
The DOT has already installed more than 120 wrong-way detection systems at highway ramps across the state. This one here in Naugatuck has already been activated 14 times this year.
And all those drivers have safely turned around. We call that a self-correction. This is the second highest location next to Danbury.
DOT Commissioner Garrett Eucalito says of the 195 activations of the state's detection systems this year, about 80% of people self-corrected. When drivers don't, state troopers step in.
I am deeply appreciative of these Connecticut state troopers who will do whatever it takes, including driving directly toward an oncoming vehicle to, again, protect the motoring public.
It happened just the other day in Harwinton. Police say a trooper purposely collided with a wrong-way driver to stop them. And again, over the weekend, a Hartford woman was charged as troopers caught up with her after driving the wrong way on I-84 near Manchester, something they'll be looking out for over the next few days.
This is probably the most dangerous 4 days of the year on our Connecticut highways. And usually 10 to 20 serious injuries, fatalities, many of them alcohol-related.
All crashes, these leaders say, are preventable if drivers think twice before getting behind the wheel.
Be smart. Everybody wants to have a good time, that's fine, but make plans, make arrangements, stay safe, and be responsible, and help us all stay safe.
In Naugatuck, Julia LeBlanc, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Well, new at 10 tonight, a man is in the hospital in critical condition after a hit-and-run accident in Bridgeport. It happened near Fairfield Avenue and State Street Friday night. Police say they found the 44-year-old man lying unconscious on the ground. No word on the driver. Anyone who witnessed that accident or has any information about what happened should give Bridgeport police a call.
Well, tonight, despite a massive boat fire in Old Saybrook, there is no environmental impact, according to DEEP. Flames erupted this afternoon in a boat stored on land at Safe Harbor Marina. Crews put the fire out quickly. They then put up a boom to catch any potential oil leaks. The Old Saybrook Fire Department is investigating the cause.
A dramatic chase in Enfield caught on camera. The police department used a drone to track and arrest a suspect who fled into the woods. The suspect was wanted in connection to a domestic violence incident. Police say they monitored him by drone while directing police canines and officers to his location. The arrest was also caught on camera. You can see the suspect lying on the ground as officers surrounded him.
If you have recently bought tickets to an event on Eventbrite, Wethersfield Police Department's advising you to double check the ticket. Police are warning cyber criminals are abusing the platform to create fake events to steal your money and personal information. Eventbrite's a website that lets you host events or buy tickets. You should look out for any emails that tell you to take quick action. It could be a phishing email, and never click a link on an unexpected email. If you're not sure if an email is legitimate, contact Eventbrite directly.